Welcome back, everyone, and to the Decoder channel. And tonight we have Matt from AssetDash. You know him already. Like I don't need to introduce you anymore. And everyone from the AssetDash community is here in the chat on the Twitter space. Let's go.
Always great to be on your show, Vince.
Yes.
My favorite crypto YouTube show to be on.
Bro, you can say that there is so many content creators in Web3 now. Like, thank you. But yeah.
I love decoders. Always good vibes. Always great to have the live chat feature.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Like it's another dimension, right? And yeah, you can see like people coming up from the AssetDash community. So yeah, we have 45 minutes. So feel free to ask every question that you have. We can start with mine, and like you can basically summarize what we have done since the last show. What you have done since the last show, and then we're gonna take all of the question about the auctions that's currently running, and it's so cool, man. Like the Discord is on fire.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. There's so much has gone on. So last week we launched coins. That went super smooth. Everyone got their coins. The initial drop. Now you're earning coins when you open cookies, when you do learn courses, dash drop, so on and so forth. If you own Vanta, you're getting a multiplier every time you get coins. And once we got coins out, we wanted to turn around and give people a way to start spending those coins really quick. But more importantly, we wanted to have a setup in place where we could gather insights and really learn from these auctions, because haven't really seen anything like this really before. We wanted to get insights into different market dynamics, how people are bidding, so on and so forth. Use all of those insights into the product development of the AssetDash marketplace that we're building, that we're incredibly bullish on. We do think it's going to power the best rewards experience in this entire space. And this early release, we're kind of starting to see a little glimpse of what that's going to look like.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so for example, like if you see that people bidding on like more small caps NFT, you will buy smaller caps NFT for the giveaways. And if it's the same thing for blue chip, is that what you're saying, right?
Well, what's great is to be totally upfront. We have this auction batch live now. Another auction batch going live probably over the weekend, right? So we're doing like these quick auction tests to really see. But majority of the items, like the vast majority, are being contributed by partners, because I think people are starting to see the value of using AssetDash as a distribution channel, which is really bullish, because one, as someone who's been a marketer in this space for a really long time, it is hard to grow your community, but AssetDash is one of the best ways to get in front of crypto natives. And what's amazing is the better AssetDash becomes at growing an audience and getting in front of this valuable group, the more brands are inclined to help power the rewards infrastructure, which leads to a more robust marketplace, more items, more auctions, so forth. So it's not so much for us to determine what we want to do from a reward perspective. It's more so to understand how people are using the coins, how they're bidding, which systems work best. So this first one, we're doing this blind phase and then the public phase. That's really interesting, because the blind phase, everyone is pretty much just out there making their own determination as to how many AssetDash coins is one SMB Gen 3 worth. But we'll know in like 36 hours, right? So it's really exciting.
Have you spent your coins already?
So I've only spent coins to test. I'm actually going to step out of the bidding. I'm going to let the community handle it. So I just did a few test bids to make sure everything was working.
Okay. Can founders sweep their own floor or not?
No access to order flow, sir.
Fair enough. Okay, that's cool. So after the experimentation of those auctions, what's kind of auction do you want to implement? Like normal auctions? Like what's
so the idea is basically to run these tests, get early feedback, first and foremost from the process, right? And then use that process actually code the in-app and web version of what this marketplace is going to be.
Okay.
And we're really bullish on the marketplace overall. One, as I said earlier, I do think it's going to be the best rewards experience in the entire space. And everything is going to be powered through that marketplace. So kind of think about, when it goes live, all roads are going to lead to the AssetDash marketplace. Whether it's the distribution of a whitelist, the distribution of a pre-sale, ability, mint, the ability to bid on blue chips, gift cards, deals, coupon codes. You're going to be able to use your coins to unlock all of these different functionalities. And what we're trying to figure out now is, okay, what is the best way and the most efficient way to let the community use their coins? And we know it's around some form of auction, but there's a million different ways to do an auction. So we want to understand what the best way is. Our goal is to launch the AssetDash marketplace and have the first thing on that marketplace be the decoders experience, right? And I think at that point, we'll be ready to handle that. Obviously, if we need to do it sooner, like we do have like this Discord functionality that we can do now. But the main goal from the Discord was, in general, for building too, and kudos to you too, Vince, because I see you've been shipping everything really fast on decoders. We're big believers in get something out there, even if it's a beta version, let people use it, get the feedback, and then iterate, right? As opposed to sitting on things for months and months and months and making people wait. The best way to build a product is to give it to your community and let them come back to you with what needs to be improved.
Exactly.
We try to do that every day.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like, that's exactly my mentality, man. Like, I ship like something that is like 50%, 60% there. I get like 10 people beta testing it, and then coming back with a 20 customer support ticket, and then I fix everything, and then my community is my beta tester, man.
That's the best way to do it, is to iterate in real time. So to give you an example from decoders, and correct me if I'm wrong, so I think you launched something recently that allows people to now claim their views on their own.
Yes.
Right. And instead of waiting till that moment, what you did is you started giving out views. I'm sure it was a manual process, right?
Airdrop,
And then once you got that feedback, now you implement the automated way. We're doing the same thing for the marketplace. What I'm most excited about, though, is one, there's been thousands of bids that have been placed already, which is incredible. Two, there's a social dynamic that's forming around the process of placing bids. Right now, it's in Discord, but it's basically people trying to determine, is this worth this amount of coins? Is this worth that amount of coins? To see that market dynamic evolve over time is very interesting. And then we're going to tie it all back to a social component. So next week, there's actually going to be a Twitter bot that's going to live tweet, big bids, things like that. And then you can envision when the actual marketplace launches, the web and the app version, you'll be able to track all the bids by someone's like Twitter handle, their Discord, stuff like that. So it's going to be a really engaging experience, which is great for us, but really great for our partners as well.
That's cool. Get ready to rotate the Twitter API keys, because you're gonna get flagged.
I heard that's a big problem.
That's a problem with Twitter, but that's for next week. I make, but that's dope. That's pretty cool. And Slim, thank you so much for joining the YouTube Fan Clubs. You now have access to an exclusive channel. I will also do like a one-on-one calls with like YouTube fans who are paying like $3 a month. So I will drop you one Calendly link, because I want to talk to you for the people who interact the most on YouTube. Thank you so much, Slim. That's dope. Okay, so right now what's happening? It's like auction on Discord. Honestly, like it's kind of smart, because like the fact that it's on Discord, it's like it's happening at home and in a closed cycle, and it gives like people, like I see the auction chat, like people are talking about the auction and stuff like that, and it's like an event that gives you emotional connection to be here at the same time. So it's a good way to do it. Like instead of doing it on the mobile app directly, doing it on Discord, it's like we are all living the same experience all together. It's cool.
Yeah, exactly. I think Discord is good for those things too, because you get like community feedback, because someone writes in the chat.
That's cool. And okay, so you, like a couple of weeks ago, you decided to lock the coin. Oh, thank you, Jack. Welcome to the club. Okay, so yeah, so a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks ago, you decided to lock the coins. So what was the initial process between like not lock them in
Yeah.
initially and move to that? What happened between now and then?
So the locking mechanism was always something we had in mind.
Okay, okay.
The quick explanation as to why is it rewards long-term holders, right? And if you look at any quality crypto protocol or NFT project, they have lock mechanisms in place, because if you're a long-term holder, you're only going to benefit from a lock mechanism. If you're a short-term flipper in and out, then you're going to be penalized through a locking mechanism, right?
Yes.
So I think one, it's great because it incentivizes and rewards the right members who are in it for the long haul, but also two, it allows people to have like this ongoing experience of constantly having coins unlock, right? So to be best prepared for the auctions, you want to be in a constant state of earning coins, right? Because you never know when your favorite item is going to end up being on the auction. And what we wouldn't want to happen is a great item drops, and then somebody who hasn't been a part of the community for a year comes in and is like, oh, I'm going to do everything right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, because of the locking, you're not going to be able to benefit, from that taking place. Whereas someone who's steadily earning coins, 24/7, that person's gonna be ready to go whenever the auction goes live and there's not what they want.
Okay. But like, is that something that you want to keep even long term? Like, if, for example, for 6 months, for again people to join AssetDash fresh, not having any coins at all, and someone like me after 6 months, 1 year of like holding ventas and stuff like that, I will have 500,000 coins. So people can like be discouraged to join and try to catch up, right? So you have to implement catch up mechanism, or is that like how does that work?
No, great question. So first and foremost, the shortest unlock period is for fortune cookies. Those unlock in 3 days, right? So if you get on the app and you open your cookie, you're gonna get coins in 3 days, right? In general, though, like I do think it's important to reward the longest standing member of the app, right? So if you're using the app for a very long time, you should have more coins than everybody else. Anyone can jump into the app, fall in love with it, start opening their cookies every day, get their Vanta rewards multiplier high, start doing learns, and benefit that way as well, right? So there are ways to do it, but we do want the coin system to be a merit system. But that's important because that's how all systems are, right? So if you take American Express reward points, the longer you're with American Express, the more reward points you're going to have, right? And the way in the direction in which the marketplace is going is you're going to have the top shelf items and the most coveted whitelist, things like that are more rare. They will go to auction, but we're already looking into ways where we'll have items in the marketplace that are available all the time, right? That you can put your coins on. So it's about having, I think, a blend for everybody.
Can you sell your American Express point stuff? Like, it's attached to your card, right? There is no way to cash back, right?
No. Well, you can actually. So on American Express, you can use your points to pay off the credit card in some cases. So you can actually, I don't think you can turn it directly into cash, but you can use it to gift cards, or you can use it to, I think you can actually use it to do like minimum payments on the credit card. But similar concept, like the longer you're using the card, the more points you accumulate. So no different for an app like ours.
Yeah, that's dope. And okay, so we talk about that like before, and even you mentioning on the Mart Culture podcast. It was great, and thank you so much for like naming decoders on the when you talk about decoders. That was cool. Thank you so much. That was dope.
I always shout out decoders. If there's an opportunity to mention decoders, I try to do it.
Thank you. And so it was about like the question about like can you resell the points? So like clearly it's no, you're thinking about it, but NFTs can change everything, right? Because like we talk about that, it's about regulation, that you don't want to have an SPL token because of the regulation. But with the CNFTs, it's still an NFT, so it's an asset, right? So if you put the point in CNFTs, then you jump around like the regulation gap, right?
So I don't know if that would necessarily allow to jump around, but we don't want people to be able to buy their way into a lot of coins. We want there to be two paths, right? One is increasing your Vanta rewards multiplier, which is upping the amount of Vantas you have, basically boosting the membership.
Yeah.
And then number two is earning the coins in the app for being active on the app, and doing the cards, opening the cookies, so on and so forth. I think once you open up the route where anybody who's never heard of AssetDash can just show up and buy 1 million coins, then that kind of, well, it doesn't kind of, it does hurt the earlier members who are getting the coins through doing the right things in the community, right? Mind you, if there's an opportunity to do something on chain for AssetDash in the future, obviously, our community wants that. We'd be super open to it, but it would probably be something different than the coin. The coins, the goal is in-app currency, and then the two ways you earn it are through your Vanta rewards multiplier and performing actions in the app and in the community.
Yeah, because like, okay, so I'm sorry, I'm coming back to the topic, but like, if you are like a whole, like a day one user, and you can sell your coins, then you can cash out and making profit out of AssetDash since forever by selling your coins to like someone new. And also the NFT should go up too, because it's a multiplier too, right? So you can align financial incentive between new holders and the old one, because the old one will make more money than the new one anyway, because there is a like offer and demand, right?
Yeah,
so that could be interesting.
Yeah, so I understand that concept. I think it's a super interesting. But the way that I kind of see it is, we wanted to be in a position where the Vanta is literally the black card of course in this space, and you're not selling your coins for cash. Essentially, your coins are unlocking so many new things for you, whether it's whitelist, actual NFTs, early access to protocols, coupon codes, DeFi. You're actually spending your coins on things of value. Mind you, once you spend your coins, if you buy an NFT with your coins, you can do whatever you want with your NFT.
Yeah,
that's up to you. But we wanted to be in a place where you're getting so much value from holding your Vanta and so much access to cool and amazing things that for you want to be in a constant state of accumulating these coins to continue to buy these different perks in the app and gift cards and NFTs and things like that.
Yeah, you're not reselling your coins, you're reselling the NFT that you bought with the coin, and that's basically the same thing, but you don't have like the liquidity issues, stuff like that, to manage with AssetDash Coins, and you don't open the doors to that you can't close if you open them. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, and okay, so tomorrow it was I think it's tomorrow, right? Like the drip, the NFT drop.
Tomorrow's the drip campaign. Super excited about it. Art by Flag Monkeys and DJ Poet. They did an amazing job. I think everything that drip is doing is really cool.
Nice.
They've been great to work with. The banner is currently live on Tensor. The CNFTs are going to trade on Tensor. I do believe it's the biggest drip showcase to date. The legendary tier is restricted. There's only 15,000 legendaries. 10,000 of those are going to the Vanta holders. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a really fun, creative event. Great for exposure to AssetDash and introducing us to new members to join the community. So it's going to be a really fun event. It should take place tomorrow, early afternoon Eastern time, but we'll do a post right when it's in your wallet.
Okay. So like everyone who's got whitelisted from the deals got a legendary one, right?
So everyone who owns a Vanta gets a legendary.
Yes, but like there is deals, right? Like the deals.
It's a rare in the deals. Yeah. So it's legendary is the top tier, then rare, then
do I need to send you my account number or something? Like what? Tell me, what do you need? What do you need?
So the rares are really cool. The rares are actually the only ones that consist of perfect combinations. So there are some alpha. So it's So it's like the astronaut with the astronaut helmet, with the astronaut suit, with the astronaut pants, and then it's like there's like different bases. So there's like zombie, alien, Wojak, ape, human. Through all those combinations. So it's really cool. Yeah, I love it. Came out.
I'm hyped. That's cool. And Tensor is like the only marketplace trading CNFTs, right?
I believe they're the only marketplace with CNFT support right now.
Yes. Vince just want the legendary. I mean, like yes.
Vince is gonna get a lot of legendaries tomorrow.
Let's go. Yeah, I will tweet it, bro. If I have a legendary, I will tweet it like 100%, 100%. And I won like for the first time since forever 10 coins.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And yeah, like, did you win recently anything from the giveaways? Or you still with your luck?
Oh well, I won coins.
You too? Okay, that's how much? How many coins?
I think I got 100. 100.
Well.
Yeah. Times the multiplier.
Let's go.
Question for you. Have you done any bids yet in the auction?
Not yet. I think I'm gonna sweep the Dakota's whitelist. I think I want to stake it. I haven't taken a decision because, bro, like SMB Gen 3, Migos whitelist, bro, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's good. And the auction batch number 2 is going to go live over the weekend.
Yes.
And it's looking really strong too. So our goal is to do 1 auction batch per week for sure, ideally 2, and then scale it up by the time the marketplace launches. We want it to be there's always something for auction.
Yeah, that's dope. But yeah, like then I think I'm gonna let everyone like bid on everything, and then I will get back my watchlist.
There's a lot of strategy. There's a lot of strategy involved. I'm curious to see how it plays out. I'm very curious to see how the blind bids look tomorrow. Where people fell in the range.
You didn't spoil yourself?
No, I'm staying out of the auctions. I'm gonna let everybody else do the auction. My job is to be in the Discord answering questions about the auctions, not to be bidding in auctions.
and yeah. So by the way, in the chat, like if you have any question about the auction, because I saw a couple of tweets got that. Maybe you answer everything, so they don't need to ask any question because everything is clear, bro.
That's good.
That's what. Yeah.
I always wanted.
And yeah. So also like, I was thinking about that, like the fact that there's like this coin mechanism and stuff like that, like in 6 months to 1 year from now, when you're gonna onboard new user, how they will have to catch up to the whole 1 year of the project, right? It could be tricky. Something like I already had that feeling with like Famous Fox Federation. Like they have built so much in 6 months that when you jump into the project and you buy your first asset, bro, you have so many shit to read and stuff to understand like the whole concept of it. So yeah, like with AssetDash, with everything that you're gonna build, how do you onboard new people in 6 months from now? Because there's gonna be madness, man.
Amazing question. Amazing question. It's funny because we're actually talking about that today. So great question. It really comes down to one, doing tests like we're doing now in Discord, because what's going to come from that is the heavy lifting of solving for what's simplest to understand is going to come from people telling us, hey, this is confusing. So we make it easier to understand. And then that way it gets refined. So when that version 1 of the marketplace launches, it's going to be very straightforward because we've already addressed a lot of the little headaches along the way. On top of that, and this is where we're at right now. So we're going through like this portfolio V2 upgrade right now. So in like the next in the next 3 weeks, we're upgrading pretty much all the different providers and solutions we're using around the portfolio tracker. So everything's going to be a lot snappier, a lot more real time. It's already starting to take place now. So crypto prices are much faster now. Base prices are much faster. Ordinals prices are much faster. So all of those things are taking place. Then after that, what's great is you're going to have like this portfolio tracker base layer that's like perfect and humming. The marketplace is then going to be, I think, a big North Star, and everything's going to flow through the portfolio tracker and into the marketplace, right? And you're getting all the reward you accumulate up through that. So really about simplifying the product experience, and it's going to start to feel much more like a blend, right? So when you go into AssetDash, you probably in 2 months you probably won't see a deal section. You're just going to see the marketplace, and in the marketplace you'll have the deals, right? then instead of having multiple areas where you can earn coins, it's more about streamlining those opportunities, right? So you'll have like the learn ways you can earn coins, like learn to earn. That would be like its own section, and then you'd have another section that's just drops, fortune cookie, stuff like that. So I really do agree with you. I think that's a great point.
That's
about simplifying the entire product experience and making it more unison. And I'm really excited about the direction we're going in. I think by the end of the year, it's going to be humming. So I'm really
That's
excited.
cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. So like the base of the funnel is always like the portfolio app, right? And then you push and like to the learn platform and then the marketplace. That's cool.
Yeah. And then you'll start seeing how everything ties in together, right? So you'll have a newer project or a project from another chain. The way in which they'll work with AssetDash is they'll launch a learn course, and then complete their learn course, you'll have an opportunity to use your coins to buy one of their assets or bid on their NFT collection or so on and so forth. So you learn about the project, and then you can use your coins to take action on what you just learned about, right? Like actually get that digital asset that you just learned about, right? And then once you get that digital asset that you just learned about, it's now in your portfolio, and AssetDash is tracking it for you, right? So it creates a really unique flywheel from the portfolio tracking to the rewards, to the assets, and back around.
Okay. That's nice. Yeah, or even like long term, maybe you can even like have like a AssetDash Academy app and like a portfolio tracker app, or even like you change like the design or even the color, the brand of like AssetDash Learn and AssetDash Portfolio. That could be interesting.
I think it's really about trying to make everything feel more unison. But what's good is that pieces kind of apply together. You have the portfolio tracker, then you have Learn, where you can learn about things about either your portfolio or other assets in the ecosystem. And then you have the marketplace, where you can actually use the reward you got from Learn to buy assets that then go in your portfolio. So it's about making it come full circle. But we ship really quick, and we always get stuff out the door, and we're getting there.
Let's go. Bro, I love your company. Your project is so cool.
So
that's dope.
I'm excited. I think you should turn this episode into a learn too. We can drive those
100%. Like I'm good at that. I have the Twitter space at 5 a.m. So it's like 2:30 right now. But like tomorrow I will make the course from this AMA. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, and I think another cool thing that we could potentially try is maybe in the coming weeks for like one of the Discord auctions, maybe in the last hour we can jump on a live stream and watch the bidding wars that are going to take place. Yeah, the first one's going to be tomorrow, so I'm excited to see how that looks.
Okay, we can schedule. Oh yeah, because like the last hours or like the last 5 minutes of the auction, it's always dope. Do you like have a counter like for the last bid? If it's like in the last 2 minutes, did you increase the time?
So it won't happen for the Discord
because
auction.
it's blind.
Well, so it's the blind phase now, and then top 50% from the blind phase make it to the public phase, which is next. So all the blind bids that made it through the top 50% tomorrow go public. So everyone can see what the top 50% bid, and then you have the opportunity to increase your bid. So the first bidding war will take place in like 36 hours, because at that point, someone will be able to see, oh, wow, like I need to get to 7,000 coin bid to go to first. Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, and those like bids will be displayed on Twitter. That's gonna be madness.
Yeah. So the public phase of the auction is entirely public, and actually anyone can look at the auction notifications and see tomorrow. So right now it's blind, but when phase 2 starts, you'll be able to see, Vin's bid 1,000 coins. Vin's increased his bid to 2,000.
Okay, and if I don't participate into phase 1, I can jump into phase 2, right?
No.
Okay.
You have to be in phase 1 to go to phase 2. Yeah, I think some strategy that some people have been using is, since they get their coins back, if they don't win phase 2, I think what some people have been doing is trying to guess where they think 50% is going to be, and just throw something in there just so they can be in phase 2. And in case they see a great opportunity, they fire it.
Shit. Okay, so but it's like the mechanism of so if guys B think 50, oh my god, okay.
And that's where the interesting game theory comes from, because I think what we'll also see tomorrow is some people maybe completely overshot the 50%, and phase 2 is going to start, and their starting bid is going to be 400% higher, then they'll be in first place. But the question
That's
is, did
way too much. Yeah.
you overpay compared to what the market was thinking? And then I think you'll also get the opposite, is some people
Yeah.
maybe only bid a little bit in phase one, and that's not going to be enough to get you to phase two.
Bro, you should keep this mechanism forever.
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you. The goal is really to add a lot of game theory to it,
Yeah.
because what's great is there will be a little bit of a pokerish skill
Yeah.
component to it as it progresses, right? Like understanding the community, understanding what people value, and then using that to set your bids.
Yeah, that's dope. Bro, you know that my SMB, like I won it on the DGOD auction and I spent 9,000 dust on it.
Oh, really? So wait,
Yeah, it was the first auction.
so tell me how the those auctions work.
Oh, it was like you just throw your dust and like everyone can outbid everyone and that's it. It was really simple concept of auctions. You
Nice.
bid and even the first one, like we had like some war, like bid wars at the end, and they didn't like add the timer. And then on the second auction, if you bid in the last 5 minutes, they add 2 minutes to the auction. So I found that kind of annoying because like you can fucking delay like 1 hour, 2 hours for the auction. But yeah, like the first one, 9,000 dust.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted to be the first one.
I think an extension is something that we'll definitely look into. But
Yeah.
I agree with you. You need to do it where people have to sleep at some point, right? So it can't be every 2 minutes it's increasing. I think what you have to do is add like an incremental threshold where it needs to. So it has to jump by 25%, has to jump by 30%. Then at that point, somebody's just, hey, I'm not paying that much for this, right?
Yeah, that's it. I think the slow mode will address that for phase two.
It definitely is going to help.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to help.
Wait, slow mode in Discord?
Yeah, but people are going to start trying to time the slow mode.
Yeah, but that's the best shit, man. Like when you want to beat and then you miss it by 1 second. It's those events you will always remember, like 2 years from now, for sure. Oh yeah, I missed the decoder's waitlist from 2 seconds, and no, it was like 2,000 soul. Shit.
I can't wait for that moment. And
Me too.
We're gonna have a lot of those exciting historic. Maybe we need to create like a little catalog book of the most historic AssetDash auctions.
Yes, document that, like tweet everything, like all of the bid auction and crazy shit, like and then you can retweet the tweet in 6 months to 1 year, and that's banger retweet.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, no, we have the video of the first bids from today.
Yes. Yeah, that's dope, bro. Like this channel was so active, it's exciting, man.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. People, bids are coming in every second, and shout out Ochi and Tease and Radiant, the amazing AssetDash community team, helping everybody every step of the way. So it's going great.
Yeah, and do you know Oshi is also like a mod in decoders now? I told him for you.
You have a great one on your hands. Ochi's amazing work.
Exactly. Yeah, Oshi, love you, Oshi. I won't forget winning a Dead God in an auction sponsor, but yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. Just like with my previous project, he won a D-God. Like I was like giving away 2 D-Gods in an auction in like the previous project. Yes, it was not worth 600 soul, but
you kind of want that one back now.
Okay. It worked for me for free for a couple of months, so yeah, that's my way to pay him back.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Love the Venta team. All of you guys are top tier. True.
Thank you.
NFT, yes.
Thank you.
Yes. People always remember the big wins. That's true, man. Like that's true. And for like, yeah, it's exciting. Like honestly, like even on the timeline, like the sentiment of AssetDash is still good. Like from the whole ecosystem, it's nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. The sentiment is great. I think a big thing is one, we're extremely active. So look, there's a lot of awesome NFT projects, and I think everyone in the space is great. And I'm part of every project. I think a big focal point for us is nonstop action. Right? We want every single week there to be something for you to be excited about, looking forward to. So we really try to make that a focal point, almost to the point that like even today I was like, wow, we're going live with the first auction today. We have the drip thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
This auction ends, the next one starts. So we want this constant stream of value. And then secondly, where I really want to get this reward system to, and I think we're going to execute on this, is really get it to a state where you're in a constant state of deriving, value that's meaningful to you from being part of the community and using your coins, right? So being able to get, whitelist, NFTs, early access, all of the different things that we discussed, in a constant state where you feel like I am a part of the best rewards experience in the space. You're using the app every day, and just general good vibes all around.
Yeah, no worries. And bro, on Magic Eden, like for the last 7 days, top 8. So you are in the top 10, and for the month, is good too. You are like 14th. So it's fucking massive win, man.
Yeah. No, it's been great. And right after the marketplace is out, all of our community focus is going to turn to the PFP. So we're nonstop action. M Limitless Hub.
Yes.
If I don't win phase 2 auction, would coins be returned? They will be returned.
Yeah, to my wallet address.
Yeah. Coins are only spent when you win something.
Yeah. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. So you can play, can enjoy the game. If you lose, you get your coin back. If you win something valuable. Or you can flip it.
A community member actually suggested that we do some of the auctions, quote unquote, hard mode, which is if you don't win, you lose the coins you bid. Which I don't know. That sounds a little intense, but
if it's a good price, right?
I'm up for strategizing though. I'm up for strategizing different systems. But for right now, Limitless Hub, you don't win the auction, you get your coins back.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And it can be or even flash auctions or last minute auction. Last minute it's a bit tricky because people can think it's a scam and shit like that if it's not announced. But destructive coins auction stuff, that could be cool.
Yeah,
could be a nice event.
Yeah, and then maybe I don't know. Maybe there's. I understand the concept as to why people would want there to be some penalty if you don't win. But it's about figuring out what's you also want to incentivize bidding too, right? Especially being that we're gonna have so many projects that are using AssetDash as like an accelerator. We want people to spend those coins and through AssetDash find out about a new project that may become their favorite DeFi protocol or their favorite new NFT collection, things like that. So definitely want to incentivize bidding. So no penalties right now.
Yeah, exactly. And if someone gets their coin burns because you have a biggest bidder, it's bit PvP, it's against the community, right? You can track the bidders and then they can get some hate on Twitter because you destroy some thousand coins, so it could be a problem.
Yeah, on the E1 marketplace, like the app and web version, what's cool is we're gonna do something where you'll be able to display your Twitter or your Discord.
Yes.
So you'll actually be able to see Vin's just put this massive bid on this item.
And you want also a coin leaderboard too, right? I think
yeah. So a public leaderboard so you can see how many coins somebody has and how many they're getting.
There is so many gamification. That's gonna be nice. That's cool.
I'm really excited.
Me too, man. That's gonna be nice.
I'm curious if you enter a blind bid today. I'm gonna be watching. I'm curious. I'm gonna search Vin's tomorrow morning, see if you threw something in there.
I have to take a decision in the next after the stream. On Twitter,
some people are focused on doing more saving of the coins, and other people are focused on doing more spending.
Yeah, I mean, you with the first phase, you can send people away with that coin. They lose that coin, blah, blah, or they don't lose, but they overbid, and then strategically you wait, and like a snake, the snake in the grass, you wait to attack.
Yeah. Hey, everybody has their own strategy. All strategies are good strategies.
No, 100%. Okay, so anticipating the marketplace, yes. That's gonna be dope. Yeah. Okay. So So right now you have auction, and the marketplace is gonna be on the Decoder's launch pre-sale date, right?
Yeah. Ideally, we want to launch that with Decoders, but me and you will sync offline to determine like what's
yeah.
the best way in terms of like your timeline as well. Which is what's good is that we have the Discord functionality now, so if we want to get it out earlier, like we can 100% do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the V1 marketplace is going to be the one that's in app. But
that's cool. That's amazing. That's cool.
You said you're sending me a Calendly. We're chatting next week, right? Or
yeah, we can set up. Wait, for the auction, for the pre-sale.
Well, I think let's chat if you're around on Friday.
Yes,
that would be cool. And let's let me like run you through the
auction. Yes, okay.
Timelines, and then you let me know what works best for you. But everyone keeps asking for the decoders. I actually saw someone in the chat yesterday say, "I'm not spending any coins until decoders."
That's what's up. That's what's up. But no, yeah, okay. So no, should I spend my coins now because I have a lot, or should I wait for decoders and buy my own supply?
Hilarious.
I'm gonna PvP my own community, right?
Biggest decoders coin bid from founder of decoders.
Yeah, I mean it's legit, right? You're bullish on yourself, so it makes sense.
I love that.
That's cool.
But I'm gonna jump into the chat now because we're starting to get questions from like the night crowd coming in for the auctions. But Vince, this was awesome.
Nice.
Shout out to the entire decoders community. If you're in Vanta Discord, make sure you also join the Discord for decoders.
Nice.
I see that you have what do we have here pinned at the top?
Yes, so like Vanta holders, subscribe to the channel and join the Discord, so you will get whitelist. Everyone with like a Vanta role will get a whitelist for decoders, and it's like verified with Matrica. So yeah, you just need to join, and we will give you like one whitelist for subscribing to the channel and 2 whitelist for because you are Vanta holders. So you can mint 3 decoders if you have the views. So you also have to watch the shows, claim the views, get the views, blah, blah, blah. And that's it.
Awesome. Well, everybody, yes, join decoders, get those views. If you're in Vanta, go into our Discord, participate in the auction if you want. If you want to save your coins, still watch the auction. It's already a lot of fun seeing everyone taking part of the bids. Tomorrow, phase 1 will end and phase 2 will start. So all the bids will be public. I think that's when the fireworks are really going to go off. But yeah, thank you so much, Vince. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man. And yeah, okay, let's talk offline and schedule like this auction stream. It's gonna be nice. Awesome. Please, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night, bro. Collab of the year. Yes, I agree, man. Okay. Okay, so if you have any question, we can continue to chit chat, and if not, I will end the stream now. Okay, so you have been so quiet, chat. Why? I expected more questions from you. That's so sad. And on Twitter Space, if you want to jump on stage, asking question about AssetDash decoders, whatever, it's up to you. I would just give you a couple of minutes to do so, or if not, just gonna end the stream. And don't forget to claim your views. And it's 45 views. Yeah, flash 2. It's 2 minutes. Collab of the year, loving what's happening. Yes, exactly. Okay, I don't see any more questions. So thank you, everyone. I have a space for Jelly Rascal taking that before I go to the interview. Yes, true. So yes, just there is with a space from Gambles from Carlos project. I didn't know that was just interviewing me. That's gonna be nice. But yeah, thank you so much, Slim, and where is the second one? And Timekeeper Jack for the YouTube fan subscription. Don't forget to connect your YouTube account on Discord, so you will join the YouTube fan channel and roll. You will have even more waitlist. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, and yeah, we'll see you in the Gamble Twitter space. Bye.